Hello viewers, welcome to Face, the only English program on BINUSTV. You're here with me, your host today. My name is Sophia and I'll accompany you for 1 hour. Well, as you know, today we have a special guest today. That's why I'm dressed red, because I think red fits the atmosphere. So today we have a really special guest today, so let's welcome Miss Inca Sari. Hello.
Okay, hello.
How do you feel today?
Nervous.
Very.
Well, 90% nervous.
90%. What about the 10%?
I just ate, so I'm full. 10% full. So.
I see. I'm not sure how you divide the percentage of being nervous or not. So yeah. So maybe you can briefly introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay. So hello everybody. My name is Inca Sari. I'm BINUSTV 2016 from Information System major. I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. So surely this is not your first time being in a studio.
No, a few times already.
A few times. Then why are you so nervous?
Because I'm always nervous.
You're always nervous?
Yeah.
But you're, I don't know, you're the championship. You're the representative of BINUS. So why are you nervous? I mean, someone as, how do I say that? Someone as popular as you, how can you be nervous? It's just cameras.
Cameras, they're like so like I don't know. They give the vibe of you have to be nervous, like or else you'll be caught on camera. Yeah,
I think it's really nice though being in front of camera.
Maybe that's for you.
So what do you feel about being on face to face?
I think it's very interesting actually. Like for BINUSTV, this is my first experience speaking in English because it's the only.
How many years have you not been speaking English? How many years?
I think in Indonesia this is my first English show.
Serious?
Yeah, I think so.
Then let's show the world. I'm sure there are international people, from overseas watching this right now. So let's just hope they enjoy this. So show the world that what you're capable of.
Okay.
So I want to know what interests you.
What do you mean, what interests me? Like?
Anything that interests you. What do you find interesting in daily lives, or maybe in shows, TV, or maybe what you see over the internet? What interests you in general?
Of course, that's number one thing.
Animation.
Like, yeah, I just watched this morning, like 3-4 episodes. Like,
seriously?
Yeah, because today's holiday, so.
I understand that, but I didn't even have my chance to watch it this morning because I was. What was I doing? I was watching a live stream, Japanese live stream. They're like super hilarious, and that interests me.
Oh, okay.
So you like animations and you like Japanese comics, Japanese manga?
Yeah, a lot.
What are the series that you watch right now?
Currently, in the morning, I just watched Owari no Seraph second season, and then World Trigger, and yeah, I think that's it. So there's not much that I follow these days because of lots of work and thesis and those kind of things.
Well, busy people.
Yeah,
so, but I think it's very important to stay busy at the same time, but relax and finding the time to enjoy your hobbies and your interests.
Yeah, balance those two.
Those two, but it's actually quite hard for someone like you.
Well, it is.
I can go figure. Like, how do you manage your time between your studies and between your hobbies? But I'm actually glad you still have time for your hobbies and your interests and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I was also like relieved that I still got my weekends.
Weekends always save everybody.
Yeah.
So we have hobbies and we have passions. There is a difference between hobbies and passions. So what are your passions?
Well, first thing, my passion is studying.
Studying?
Well, not
studying.
Not like those nerds like I study like every day. No, but I find like after I study, then I go to class and I can show off my knowledge. I think it's fun. I'm passionate about like Mr. Lecturer, I can do this. I read this yesterday and I find it interesting. Like
self-appeal. Try to appeal in front of the lecturers. Try to get on their good side and get extra points. Well, that's what everybody tries to do in college right now. Nowadays, we try to sell ourselves, of course, in a positive way. And I try my best too, but I'm not sure if it's working well. I still need to see the end of this semester to know if I have done well or not.
All the best.
So, what are the other passions?
Well, for sports, I go for fencing and taekwondo, but more focused to fencing nowadays. So, Yeah, so
Or to fencing, you know, you can pierce someone like in
Yeah, it's
3
fun.
seconds.
No, actually, it's not pierce.
But it is fencing.
Well,
Fencing we
if I
use
pierce somebody, like I will go to prison. I'm killing somebody.
Of course, not in the not in the serious way. Inca.
Okay, so the sports fencing, let's just call it poking.
Poking.
Poking someone with a sword.
Do you call that
like
sword, or is there any special name for the for the sword?
It's a fencing sword, but there's 3 types. The one I use is foil,
Foil.
or they usually call it fluorite. Yeah.
I don't really know what's the difference between rapier and fencing sword, and I'm not sure.
Well,
but they look
rapier
like they look the same. You know, when we
Yeah.
play in some RPG games and they have the rapier.
Oh yeah,
with
rapier is the ancient version, the one that
Ancient
kills
version.
people.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So other than fencing,
So taekwondo, I start taekwondo from second
I'll keep that for
grade.
later on. You like taekwondo,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I like
what
taekwondo.
else?
For arts, I like classical guitar, and that's it.
Guitar.
I can't draw. I can't even sing. Like all the glass will break here if I sing. So
Oh, I
don't
don't
even
think
try.
so. I think I sing worse than you. You know, although I
No, I
joined
don't
the
think so.
choir, but I'm a bit, And so tell us a bit of your family background.
My family, well, like people say I'm good in sports. I think I got it from my mom. My mom started like most sports, like volleyball, then badminton, karate. She got brown belt, and she's the national team for bowling, but already, well, pension. She's already 50 something. So.
But she's awesome. No
Yeah.
wonder she has. I don't know. The genetics
Yeah, I
factors
think
comes
it's
to
from my
you. No
mom.
wonder.
Well, my
Well,
dad.
I'm not
he's a-
sure where my speaking comes from. I'm not sure what I have comes from. Well, it's a mix of my dad and my mom. So,
Yeah.
well, let's just leave my family background. So, do you have siblings?
Yeah, one little sister.
One little sister.
And
You don't
it's
have
enough.
brother?
No.
It's enough.
One-
Why? Why do you
Sorry,
say
so-
that? Why enough?
The family becomes so hectic ever
Hectic.
since she's there. 'Cause
She's the we
Well-
call it 开心果 in Mandarin. So is she the one who makes up the fun atmosphere or the crazy
fun
atmosphere?
atmosphere, well, more like
Mostly
super
everything.
talent atmosphere.
Oh,
Her talent is overwhelming. She's the junior
well,
master
maybe I
chef.
can invite
so
her here.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So after speaking a little bit of your family background, so we want to focus to you right now.
Alright,
So, how do you spend your weekend? Well, you said that you have 3 passions total: fencing, taekwondo,
Yeah,
and
fencing.
guitar. So
Yeah.
how do you spend your weekends?
Weekends.
I'm guessing that you play guitars.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I'm too stressed with work, of course I rest up and like Google some new songs, then I play on guitar, and yeah, sometimes I post them on YouTube for fun, but I haven't done so in like almost a year.
Sure, we can check it. You know,
No,
check over
don't.
the YouTube. But you upload it to YouTube,
Okay,
hoping that
fine.
people will hear it.
Yeah.
And do you play guitar? You know, you just said that you listen to songs and you play with guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you
Oh.
the notes? We all have notes for music.
yeah,
Do you
of course.
use just ears, or do you
No,
find
I
the
can't
notes?
use ears. I need the full partiture for
Oh,
that.
I see. So can you read like the
The notes?
sprout notes?
Yeah,
I
the
call it
tadpoles.
sprout. Yes.
Yeah, I
Not the
can.
numbers.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can,
read?
but for only G clef, not the F clef, not
Oh,
for the
I
piano
see.
one.
I can't really read that as well. I don't really understand the sprout
Oh.
language. So yeah. So
Yeah,
let's
okay.
continue on to the next question.
Okay.
So how do you describe yourself? How do you, with one word, describe yourself? What fits you the most?
I think flexible? No.
Mm.
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
Energetic? I think.
Energetic.
Yeah,
You think that fits you?
maybe at times.
Maybe at times.
I'm not sure.
But I think wild and fierce fit you a lot.
Well, wild, I think it's less controlled.
Are you sure? But you look very wild and fierce when you do the fencing and the taekwondo kicks. High kicks.
Yeah,
They're
well,
all
that's a
so
different
cool.
thing. That's like the
That's
fight mode,
cool.
not the regular mode.
But that's cool. I watched like both of your videos over
Oh,
YouTube,
okay.
and I saw the taekwondo competition. I was like,
Oh.
damn, that's so
Yeah.
cool. I mean,
Okay.
I hope I could do the high kick and stuff.
well, if that the one that inspires you to call me wild and fierce, then I agree. But
Okay.
only for taekwondo and fencing. Well,
Only for those two. All right.
think so, yeah.
You look very gentle and tender with guitar, though.
yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
All right, viewers, don't go anywhere. We're still here with Miss Inca Sari. We're still talking about fencing and taekwondo and a little bit of her, experiences later. So watch out. Welcome back, viewers, to Face to Face. We're still here with Miss Inca Sari. So you might be wondering, viewers, why we have the purple stuffs over here. These are candies and they are sour. I tried it last night and it was very sour at the first, but it begins not that sour later on. So we have a new challenge over here. We're going to do our talk as we eat the candy. So let's see what the reactions we're gonna be. So let's try.
Okay, let's try.
So before we get into the talk, so let's just keep on going.
Keep on
So
going.
being a student in BINUS, well, your presence is very big. So do you feel that?
Well,
Do you
yeah.
feel that? Do you feel that people are showering you with a lot of attentions and?
Well, it's more like whenever I walk in corridors, people stare at me, but like, why are you staring at me? Okay, I can't open this thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah,
It's
I
so
did it.
sour.
Should I eat it? Okay. So yeah, my presents. Maybe because they.
They think
Okay.
that you're so.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they think that you're intimidating.
Maybe. I hope not. Yeah.
I think you're not.
Okay.
So sour.
So
Okay, let's keep on going.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, you give me the impression of cheetah, coming here to BINUS and
Okay. This is how.
coming to BINUS and then you're like, from a bunch of people and you just like bam and reach the top,
Not really. People.
Well, my
Oh.
impression when I heard about you and I saw your big poster over Geyang
Yeah.
campus and was like, is she really that great? And when I heard a lot about your information and stuff, so I was like, she's like cheetah.
Okay.
When one hole and then you just go and bam, 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 and climb onto the top.
And eat all the
That's
candies.
that's the impression that you give. So,
Mm.
what do you think about your big presence in BINUS?
Well, for the cheetah part, I'll take it as a compliment, but I think my presence in BINUS, like BINUS has like more than 16,000 students. Like, maybe I'm a bit special, but not really. You get what I mean?
Well,
No.
somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
But people are calling you the best student from BINUS. What do you think about that?
Well, maybe it's just because I won that Mawa Press thing like months ago. Like, but I'm not
4
that
months ago.
great. 4 months ago. You check it out. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'm great at some stuff, but not everything. Like, I'm not that good with public speaking.
But you're speaking here with me.
Well, this
Well,
is not.
this is in one sense, this is public.
Yeah. Well, public like holding mics and presentation like on the auditorium alone.
But if you cut the presentation, how did you get full marks for every semesters?
Well, like for speaking, usually I memorized everything.
Memorize. But you're
Yeah.
not memorizing anything from here,
Because this is just talking.
Well, this is just
It's not
talking. Well,
delivering.
presentation is you just talking, right?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
good
there's
point.
not much difference in doing presentation and doing a talk here.
Yeah.
So
Good
maybe
idea.
you need to try and
Yeah, I
revise on your
should.
presentation.
Yeah, this is just talking. Okay.
So being in system information major, what is the thing that in studying system information that you hate the most?
Hate the most, maybe only like the early classes like accounting, then a little bit of management and all the calculation with the money. Like, I don't really get it. I don't get what is credit, what is debit. Like, till now I don't even get
Really?
it. I think they're like plus minus. Like, I'm from science stream in my high school. It's like, what is this? Just boxes and you have to keep them balanced. Like, okay.
I understand about that. I'm from the science major before, and I came into English department. I was like, okay.
That's something.
Okay, nothing concerning math, and I'm like, oh, I'm safe. But then there's literature.
Oh, literature. I feel you.
Is your candy out yet?
Yeah.
We have to keep on eating as
Okay,
we
keep
talk.
on eating. Okay. Second round.
So you sent me your CV before this talk, and
And
it makes me wonder what to ask because you did a lot of motivation
yeah, motivation.
motivational stuff, and
Yeah. Okay, this is your idea, so let's just laugh.
maybe I thought maybe I shouldn't be asking you. Maybe I should just give a kind of special episode face to face. Inca and Sari giving motivational speech
No, I shouldn't.
So, now into the point. How do you keep your GPA steady each semester and get full marks?
Well, like I said before, I enjoy studying. I enjoy having good grades.
But you say you don't like management and money
well,
concerning stuff.
for the sake of score, that I will study like anything. Yeah. So score motivates me.
I'm not sure how to say that, but that's really impressive because I am the type that can't do what I don't like. My math during my high school was really, not that good, not that bad either. So, how do you manage your times through your tight schedule? How do you manage?
Well,
do you do homeworks like one by one, or do you like pile them out in one day and finish them at that day?
No, I use this kind of method where usually when I do my motivational speaking, I tell people that studying is like just checking social media accounts. Like whenever you got time to open your phone, you have time to open your book. So whenever I got 10 to 15 minutes time in the car or in my room before I go to classes, I read books just to review today's material is like this. Oh, I hope it's fun. Close it and wait. That's how I study.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I find myself, I don't know, maybe I'm the laziest creature on earth. I
don't
read books.
I don't think so.
I don't read books unless there's a material that I really don't know, that I really can't master, and I will read the night before the test.
Oh.
I do the kind of, rushing system, and I think it works well for me.
Yeah,
so I think I'm really lazy.
There's lots of people that is comfortable with that kind of last minute methods, but I don't. Usually I study a week before an exam. That's the max. I study one chapter per day, so
how on earth do you do that?
I mean,
I got my we're still in midterm exams, and I didn't even study at all unless it's really quite important, new materials like literature. I would study that, but I would not study others if I can.
I did that for my first semester, and my scores were A, B, 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 something like that. It's this is dangerous, so I need to study.
Have you been, scoring the first rank or the first in the class since you were young?
Yeah, my mom told me that I was always the top 3 until grade 8. Then when I changed school to international school, then no, I can't even make it to top 10 for my high school. My high school is crazy. Yeah, but still I got straight A's.
It sounds very challenging though.
Yeah, it is.
So.
Should I keep on eating or?
Yes. Your candy runs out really fast. I have no idea how did you eat it. Did you just swallow it?
No. I chomp it.
Chew on it. So.
Yeah. Well, chew is smooth version, chomp like that. So, okay. This is sour. I salute the manufacturer.
I saw you Metro TV news, and in the news you said that you wanted to reach top 15 national best students, college students. You seem to have achieved it. What do you feel right now?
It's well, it's certainly unexpected, but I'm glad. It takes a lot of work to reach that phase, but I had lots of help from BINUS. That's why I think I can go to top 15.
But you have reached there, so how do you feel right now? We have a lot of new freshmen trying to reach where you have gone to, and
Yeah, certainly I'm very happy, but at the same time, I didn't expect myself to reach there.
Really?
This is the first time for BINUS.
You just tried it for fun?
No. Well, it's for BINUS. I love bringing good names to BINUS. That's my motivation. Well.
Okay. So let's get into the hobbies and fencing.
Okay.
It's getting fun right now.
Okay,
So
let's get fun.
how long have you been fencing?
I've been fencing from grade 4.
Grade 4.
Yeah, so
That's
maybe
really
13, 14 years. But yeah, not so active till 2010. Then I go very active.
So what makes you join fencing?
Oh,
What triggers you to join?
It's part of this ex-school program in my school. Before, I was in the basketball team previously, then suddenly the teacher got sick, so I shifted to fencing for a while just to wait till the basketball coach gets better.
I
Then,
see.
oh, fencing is fun. Okay, I shifted to fencing.
So you find a kind of interest. Oh, what is fencing? It looks so nice, and you just
Yeah,
join it.
I think it's like poking people. Okay, piercing people, or smacking people with a sword.
Smacking. You
Yeah.
don't smack people like
yeah,
this.
Yeah,
You-
you know, you see Zoro, they like pew pew pew. Yeah, so. Yeah.
Well, Zoro is using sword, not
Well,
not
slashing.
the what foil? The foil that you just
Yeah,
said.
but there's foil and also saber. Saber is the one you whack people like you slash people.
Okay. So is there any risk in fencing, like getting
Oh,
injuries or stuff?
You maybe got bruises or sprains if you're not, you don't have quite enough warm-ups.
Oh,
Well,
I
for the
see.
bruises, if
Bruises?
you
How do you get
fence-
bruises from poking people with the?
yeah,
weapon?
so you have like rounded bruises from the pokes. Well, if you
So
fence
does
with
it hurt?
amateurs, yeah, well, when you fence, it doesn't hurt, but afterwards, when you change clothes, like you look like Dalmatians.
Okay.
Well, not
It
that
sounds
much.
really
but
that dangerous. You know? All right.
It's
So
not.
first, we will get into a short break. We're still here with Miss Inca Sari, still about her fencing experiences and many other information. So stay on to BINUSTV. Welcome back, viewers. We're still here talking about fencing, taekwondo, and everything about Inca Sari. So let's continue on. Tell us one of the best moments that you have had in fencing competition.
In fencing, I
Yeah.
think it's the one in 2009 because that's my first gold medal in the nationals.
First gold
yeah,
medal.
my first gold medal, and I got 2 gold medals. So before
That's
that,
wow.
yeah, after 8 years of practicing, that's my first time achieving.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried to my mom like, "Whoa!" Then I roll on the floor, I kiss the floor, I jump around. I don't know what happened.
So what did your parents say when you won the first 2 golden medals?
Well,
Did
my
they say
dad
good
said
job, good
like,
job?
it's about time.
Oh,
Yeah, well, my mom just like hug and smile. Yeah, like good work. Okay, that's it.
So you felt really, really happy during the
Yeah.
first time getting gold medal,
Of course, like
and
finally.
you didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
So not only fencing, but you also do taekwondo. So do you start taekwondo at the same time of fencing?
No, I started taekwondo earlier on 2nd grade.
2nd grade.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently you have a really big ambitions and hopes for Indonesian athletes, which is shown by your video.
Yeah.
So let's watch it together.
Greetings Indonesia, my name is Inca Sari, the representative of Universitas Bina Nusantara for Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2015. Now I would like to present my proposed idea of developing an integrated web-based information system to record the athlete's achievement in order to support the national team candidate selection. This information system is proposed using the case study of martial arts in Indonesia. One of the sport categories which is experiencing rapid development is martial arts, such as taekwondo, fencing, aikido, wrestling, judo, karate, pencaksilat, boxing, wushu, and many others. With so many martial arts, we need to create a sustainable development program to ensure continuous improvement. This initiative can be a strategic effort in the formation of the country's next generation with superior quality. But then, currently, we are in a situation where there is an absence of integrated information system in the field of martial arts, where the athletes' achievements are not recorded systematically. Consequently, in the selection process of the national team candidate, the registration process must be done manually and repeatedly. This enables the possibility of human error by the respective martial art national committee in data processing, which includes incomplete data and data duplication. Moreover, the deliberation process for the national team candidate selection becomes not optimum because of the absence of objective references to be used as consideration. For that reason, I have generally formulated 3 core problems. First, there is no integrated information system which records athletes' achievements systematically. Second, the national team candidate selection process is inefficient because it requires repetition of manual registration process. Third, the development of information system technology in Indonesia's martial arts is not optimum. Based on the problem formulation, I proposed the creative idea to design an integrated web-based information system to record the achievement of athletes from provincial to international level. By utilizing this information system, athlete achievement can be documented more efficiently and can be used as a reference material to support the national team candidate selection process. Additionally, this information system also provides a ranking function which displays the growth of the athlete's achievement. With this information system, the athlete will experience a boost in motivation to participate in various championships. And according to an existing statistical research, motivation has a direct influence on athletes' achievement. This idea corresponds with the mandate of Law No. 3, 2005 on National Sports System in the creation of high-potential next-generation athletes. The proposed integrated web-based information system uses the methodology of Agile System Development Lifecycle by Sutzinger, Jackson, and Bird. The visualization of the software system and its relationship is represented using unified modeling language diagrams, namely activity diagrams, which are used to document the system process, and a use case diagram, which is used to describe the features of the system.
So that's the video. So what was the, I need to ask you a little bit about the more into details of the video. What is the purpose of that?
Oh, purpose, of course, giving some positive points for the country, because the selection system for athletes is not that transparent nowadays. They just select their, relatives and this and that, and only one layer of selection. It's not like leagues and stuff.
Do you think that the system that you propose will give, I'm not sure how to say that, a brighter future for athletes in Indonesia?
Maybe for giving inspirations to the people that is in charge with this. I think for an idea for a start, I think it will, give some positive points.
Well, because we're really, in air right now with the condition of younger athletes, because they like being athletes, but we have a little bit of, we have little appreciation for athletes. So do you think the system will help that?
Yeah, I think so, because based
they need
on
a proper record of the athletes.
Yeah, proper. No, nowadays they only keep paper-based stuff. So after the organization change people, then they just throw papers away. So they don't have any records.
That's so bad.
Yeah,
I mean, that's so impolite for the athletes. I mean,
know.
they work hard for achievements and stuff.
I know.
Oh.
So
glad that you won that.
Yeah.
I hope that the system that you propose right now, just now in the video, will be noticed more by the
I hope so.
upper people.
For future
so they
generation.
will actually practice the system and give a better choice for younger athletes.
Yeah.
So let's go back to your taekwondo.
Okay.
So you didn't start taekwondo at the same time as fencing.
Yeah, earlier.
Why not?
Well, because I changed school. Then I know fencing. Before that, I studied in Jakarta. Then they have taekwondo classes. And at the time, I was so fat, and I got bullied often. So my parents said, "Go for martial arts." Okay, there's taekwondo. Go for taekwondo.
I see.
Yeah.
So did it succeed?
Yeah, I become so what do you want? I'll kick you. That kind of thing. Even though I'm still fat. No.
No, I don't think you're fat.
No,
you're just alright. You're just fit.
I hope so.
And I personally think that I'm fat, but people are saying that I'm
No,
not
you're
fat.
not fat.
So
If you're fat, I'm extra fat.
okay, let's just say we are both fit. So
Okay.
okay, so you have a lot of achievements, not only in fencing, but also in taekwondo.
Yeah.
You are now a personal trainer for fencing,
Yeah.
and you're also a mentor for taekwondo.
Well, if like before I was teaching in Bina Square because it's part of my scholarship duty. So yeah, I teach. If people ask me to teach, if there's a request for personal training, then I go for like go to their house and teach them. It's kind of by request.
I see. So maybe if I request you to teach me, maybe you will teach me how to high kick someone. You know?
Well,
Because there are really a lot of, I don't know, tall people being, you're so short.
then just kick them.
and it's so frustrating. You can teach me a little bit of the, techniques and stuff. Maybe I will
not
show
so
them who's the
violence.
boss.
Not
Show
so
them who's the
violence.
boss. So, what are the advantages that we want to know? You joined fencing and taekwondo, and you got a lot of achievements from that. And we want to know what the advantages are.
Well, advantage first thing
Well,
it's
other than being able to ward off bullies.
okay. Of course, health because it's sports. Then secondly, it's very clear to me that I can go to business and study free of charge because of fencing and taekwondo, and of course my academics. But it helps.
I see. So, what did your parents say when you won? After you won first competition, and you keep winning a lot of competitions. When I saw your CV, it was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What did your parents say? Did they just like, oh, that's nice, and just like usual?
Well, my parents say, good job, but go for more, like higher level one.
Greedy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, improve your achievements, that kind of thing. They always push me. They always encourage me. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's a form of support from your parents, and I really
Yeah.
hope my parents are supporting me a lot right now. Well, not only financially, they also
Yeah.
say that just have fun at college and stuff, and just
They
come back,
should.
not too fat, not too thin, and that's it. And
Yeah.
okay, so about
Should we
martial,
continue?
it's so sour. I don't think we should continue
Okay.
the candies.
ignore
so
the candies.
This is ignore the candies. These are decorations.
Oh, I like
Okay. So there is one question that something that it really bugs me a lot. A lot of people, well, society, let's just say society, they think that martial arts are not for girls. What do you think about that?
Well, I think
Do you
they're
think that it's
mistaken.
too harsh for girls?
No, because like most of the victims in crimes is women. Like they should encourage women to at least defend themselves, or at least they can run away from such crimes. Like, yeah. So obviously they're wrong.
Have you ever felt the advantages? When someone tries to rob you or snatch your stuff, did you fight them?
Well, there's one time, but actually it's a funny story. I was training in Ukraine. It's during
Ukraine.
Ukraine. In the weekends, I was going to the subway. I was going up, and the escalator is 5 minutes long. And there's these two people which is drunk.
Drunk people.
Yeah, like they try to la with me, so I just run up. There's 300 meters of escalators. Because I'm healthy, I can outrun them.
See, I told you, you're like a cheetah. You can run like really fast,
Sorry.
See, you see my point over there.
Okay.
So, so you think martial arts are actually for girls, to defend themselves?
Yeah, obviously, yes.
I agree with that. Maybe you can teach me some tricks after this,
Yeah,
Try to
we
ward
should.
off some,
Or
bad guys.
Flip the table.
No, if you don't have table at the public, then you can't flip any table.
Okay, flip the person then.
Well, that you can teach me later on.
Sure.
So, you're talented in academic and non-academic. So, have you had a clear vision of what you're going to be in your career? Do you think? Well, you're in system information, so you're an athlete as well. So, which way will you go?
I think it's more like my video previously. It's like combining sports and information system and make something good. But for business, I think I'm going for work or make my own business, like people.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I see. So maybe you can open your own gym, for classes.
I was planning to open like information system developer kind of thing for sports. So
That's nice. I mean,
Yeah, still planning
Indonesia
though.
has a lot of athletes that have clearly have bright future, and I think you will be the ambassador. You'll be the proclamator for their success in the future.
I hope
That's
so.
nice. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So, we talk about advantages of fencing and taekwondo, which means that you can do a little bit of self-defense when
In troubled times.
in troubled times, and we want to know how taekwondo and fencing will benefit in your future. You said that you want to mix system information with sports.
Yeah.
How do you actually visualize it?
Yeah, just like creating a system like technologize the sports in Indonesia because they're so manual. I don't know why they don't go for sports science.
They don't try to use the
Yeah.
advantages of technology to
Yeah,
further,
I know, but like you see in Indonesia, there's so much talented athletes that doesn't get the chance to get exploited. So maybe information system will show the public that we have these people. We can win this thing.
SEA Games
Yeah,
and
SEA Games.
International Olympic and stuff.
I know, like previous SEA Games, we are ranked 5. Can you imagine? Like in 2011, we are ranked 1. So yeah, we should improve again.
So being able to do fencing and being able to do taekwondo, and you want to do a little bit of contribution to the information system major that you're in.
Yeah.
So how do fencing and taekwondo, the abilities that you have, kind of help in the system? Are you going to give them course, or are you going to more focus to the system?
I think like knowing how they train people and how the selection works at the current moment, I can design a better design of the system, like how it should be instead of this. So like, I think that's how it is. More to the organizational kind of thing.
I just thought of something. Well, you have such a great idea, and you have a lot of abilities in being an athlete. You can run very fast, and you can do fencing, you can do taekwondo, and you even play guitar and stuff. Have you ever been invited to become a judge of a competition? Now that you're a mentor and a trainer.
Yeah, I was BINUS. BINUS had taekwondo classes, and once I become the grader for the grading system thing.
Master.
Well,
All right.
only once.
Only once, but that's quite enough,
Yeah.
All right, so we will get into a short break before we get into the last segment. So viewers, watch out and don't go anywhere. Stay at BINUSTV Face to Face. Welcome back, viewers, to Face. We're still here with Inca and Sari, and we're still talking about her experiences. So you have been to Ukraine, you have been to China, you have been to basically everywhere.
Not really.
Well, a lot of
Yeah, a lot
countries
of
you have visited. So which of those countries, which one of those that you liked the most in terms of competition?
Oh, not food. Okay.
No food.
Well, of course, I like Italy and Germany because that's my first experience to join a Grand Prix for
Grand
Grand Prix or World Championship is like so wide, like so challenging. I even lost in the first round. It's like, whoa, the world of fencing is like, wow. Like in Italy, they worship fencing just like soccer in Indonesia. So like people scream like, whoa, fencing! Not like here. What is fencing? Like, I don't know. So yeah, it's fun.
So you feel the passion that when you have your side and you have the opponent's side, and when you finally be able to strike one point,
Yeah,
did it
just-
scream?
Yeah, I
Did
friends
it-
with I friends with the world champion, 5-time gold medalist Olympic, and I got 1 point, just 1 point. But I like, whoa, jump around and the person laughed at me.
Seriously?
Because I was so happy, like
you were overwhelmed by the atmosphere,
yeah,
the
everybody's
passion
watching
there.
like, whoa, and like 1 point clean points, like, whoa, world champion, I got 1 point from a world champion, like, whoa.
That makes you one champion here in Indonesia. Now we can go further to international
that
competitions.
That motivates me a lot.
Yeah, I really hope that face-to-face can go international like that too.
Amen to that.
Inviting, like for example, let's say, I'm not going to put it like really high, but I think it is really high. I really want Ellen DeGeneres here.
I was just about to say
really
her name, yeah.
She's just so wonderful. I really want her here, but I'm not sure if she wants, because she has her own show to,
Yeah,
do
she's very
host.
busy.
She's really
But
busy.
she's
how
hilarious.
can we get international famous people here? Okay, let's just
Okay. Keep it
leave that and let's continue on to the next question. So, have you had any bad moments or bad experience during fencing or taekwondo? Like sometimes there are some people who just like to hate us and look for our fault. Have you ever had bad moments?
Maybe I had bad moments, but I tend to ignore them, like not take them by heart. Like, okay,
You just try to sweep that away.
yeah. Like for fencing, it's my national coach. He said that I have no talent, but actually he said that to motivate me, that I have to work harder than others. Like, okay, so I take
You
it
try to
positively.
change your thinking, your
Yeah,
point of view, try to
something
make
like
it
that.
positive and optimistic. Maybe that's the reason why you're a champion right now.
I think so.
I need to learn from you from that. You need to tell me the keys after this.
Okay.
So, being the famous person you are,
Really?
you are famous.
Okay.
What do you dislike about being famous? And what do you like about being famous?
Well, what I dislike is people stare at me.
Oh, people stares at you.
Like 360, like their head spins, like, okay, like, why are you staring at me? Like, okay, like they pretend they don't even see me, like, no.
Oh, okay.
So I feel awkward. That's one thing.
I don't know. Seniors, especially in English department, they talk a lot about me and one of my seniors, and they say that I'm his copy. I don't know in what way I'm his copy, but I'm doing what I can. We have obviously different talents and stuffs. I'm not sure where does that nickname comes from. So I really dislike being called copy. Well,
Yeah,
not
of
that I blame them for making the rumors and nicknames. Well, they can give me any kinds of nicknames they want, but
everybody is special. They're unique in their own ways. Yeah,
yes, that's why you shouldn't say that you're not the best.
Okay, I'm the best.
You're best in your own way.
Yeah, you're also the best in your own way.
Thank you.
Well,
So, what are your plans in the future? So, other than being able to mix technology information and the sports, what else do you hope?
Well, in short term, I want to graduate next year.
Oh, we all want to graduate.
Yeah, with a good GPA, of course.
Of course, you have straight full GPAs, full marks. I mean,
so like
what are you saying?
I have 1 semester remaining. I tend to keep it that way.
Okay, so
I
maybe you want to. So right now your focus is to graduate with good schools, and then you will think again about the future.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm that kind of person. I just follow.
That's
the
the
flow.
ideal flow of the world. So maybe you can give a motivational speech just a little bit, advice to the younger athletes. Maybe perhaps they are watching this.
So yeah, to all younger athletes, you have to follow your passion. You know that you're good in something, so don't listen to other people's saying like you have to follow this person, you have to be better than that person, because everyone's unique and you can be the best in your own way, of course.
Thank you very much. So apparently we have come to the end of this show. I really want to talk to you more, so we can continue after this.
Yeah,
so
we should.
yeah, thank you for coming.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, so thank you viewers for watching, and thank you for the crews as well. So yeah, let's see you maybe next week. So stay tuned to BINUSTV. So we still talk about you.
Yeah.
You need to teach me, Marty.
You will do it.